Hey everyone, welcome back to Pine Hollow Auto Diagnostics. It's time to repair the Bryant HVAC heat pump again. Got some more parts in stock right from eBay. We got a capacitor, motor start capacitor, made in the USA, AMRAD. These are highly regarded on the forum, so that's what I got. Let's measure the capacitance of this guy, and then we'll check the functionality of this brand new relay, factory authorized parts from Carrier. So switch our multimeter to capacitance. Hook one lead on there, one lead on here. Okay, so variable. There is a resistor here. So this thing obviously cannot charge the capacitor if the resistance is, in place. See, it's saying infinite capacitance. It's charging, charging, charging. The resistor is, let's let it stabilize a little bit. $14 kilo ohms. Let me check the color bands. I really would like to unhook the resistor and check the capacitance of this thing. 14.7 kilo ohms, and go from there. Alright, resistor is unhooked. Back to capacitance. Positive lead and negative lead. Wait a little while for this guy to respond. Dang it. What the hell? Well, I got my other meter hooked up and it's showing 252 microfarads. Exactly what the specification is. I don't know what the heck is wrong with my little meter here. Let's see, calm capacitance. Weird. Not sure. Well, I'm measuring the old capacitor just for kicks, and it's actually showing 244, which is also within specification. And if we turn the resistance, I want to see what this resistor is. It should be the same. It's gold, orange, green, brown. Gold, orange, green, brown. 0.6 mega ohms, so 600 kilo ohms. So that resistor might have gotten fried when this capacitor was held on too long. Let's check what the resistance of this guy is. 14.7 kilo ohms. So this resistor is definitely shot. So obviously we're not going to reuse this guy, but the capacitor itself seems to have still storing some energy. Not sure why the little multimeter is acting up, but let's hook up the relay and test it electrically with a battery. Alright, quick test of the relay. We have our power supply connected to the control side, and then from this battery here, positive goes to one pin. That's the blue wire, this pin here, and then once the contacts close it'll send a current to the test light back to the negative. Alright, got that? So we're going to turn up the control side voltage and see when this relay decides to click. So 8, 9, 10, 11, boom. So 12 volts, that guy kicks on, and we drop the voltage, boom. 4 volts kicks off. Let's try again. Kicks on, and off. Awesome. We can also check the other side of the relay. This is like a dual contact relay, so it has 2 separate switches in there that should open and close at the same time. Again, turn up the voltage. Awesome. And down. Off. So relay works perfectly. Remember, the old one was stuck on. I think that's the only real problem here. The capacitor still looks good. The resistor is probably fried. There was some smoke when we did the manual test. Don't try that at home, I guess. But let's put these parts on and fire up the heat pump. By the way, it's been working fine while I was waiting for parts. It hasn't been really that cold, so it has no problem starting. It's been keeping the house nice and warm. But might as well restore it back to factory specification. Alright, we're back online. Let's reset all the trouble codes again. So how long do you think it's going to last this time?
No. I don't know.
1 month more guarantee?
I think it's fixed.
You think it's fixed?
Yeah.
Well, we'll cross our fingers. Well, this thing, you just never know. You could work for 10 years or 1 month. Service. Heat pump status. Okay. Run fault history. Resettable faults on the fan coil, nothing there. And resettable faults on the heat pump.
Uh-oh.
Repeat no start. Back. Yes, we can reset our counters. And back. Let's see, last test system events. What's today? 20. Ooh, no start, high stage, no start, low stage. That's interesting. It was a little warmer today, so maybe the pressure was high, so it did need that start capacitor to kick on. Repeat, no start. Alrighty, well, it's all good now. Let's turn it on. Turn up the temperature so I'll make sure it stays on. And go outside and check this thing out. Christmas appearance. Alright, here we are. Brand new capacitor installed. Brand new relay. Everything's hooked up. We're just waiting for this thing to fire up. What I want to do is measure the peak amps on the start capacitor whenever it decides to kick on. I'm not sure exactly how to set this thing up. Let's see. We can measure the current going to our compressor. And that would be, here's the compressor. You got blue, black, and yellow. I want to just measure the current going to our capacitor. And that would be, if this really kicks on, it's going to go right through the blue wire to the relay. So this blue wire right here. Get my jaws around that guy. Before this thing kicks on. Okay, let's just try that. I want to see how many amps we get peak. Once this thing fires up, it should work properly for a while. There we go. 70 amps. Peak, and compressor's running, fan is running, we're at low stage. Sounded like a nice startup, very smooth. And we can measure the, let's see here. Yeah, this 3-wire stuff is always kind of confuses me. So the yellow is line 2, and then blue can be line 1, and black can also be line 1. So it depends on which stage it's running in. Is that correct? So let's see, measure on this blue wire. 6.3 amps right now. That's in the low stage on this winding. And if we want to go to the black wire, it's kind of hard to get your amp clamp in there. I guess we can always go on just on the yellow here. So we got 9 amps on the yellow wire. Still in low stage. I don't know if it'll decide to go to high stage, draw a little more current, but that's about it. Fixed again. Who wants to guess when the next time this thing will break down? Hopefully not, at least not this winter. So appreciate everyone watching. Hope you enjoyed part 2. Completely different problem, different diagnostic process. Well, similar process, but different testing. And that's it. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.